I fucking had to put it there.
The cat carriers?
Yeah.
Oh, from when the, I gotta remember to get up on the mic more this time.
Yeah.
Hello, suck my ass. Hello?
Turn the gain up on that one. I think the gain's up a little too high on mine.
The gain on the
It's on the back. It's the upper knob. Live tech support. Live tech support.
Is this going the right way? If I point it this way?
Oh, that gain's really high. Why is it acting stupid?
I don't know.
It might be the monitor.
Maybe.
That's a little better.
Sound better? Peaking
Yeah.
higher?
Yeah, I can turn you up on here too. So.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Welcome to the motherfucking podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Motherfucking whiskey and wieners.
It's been a couple weeks.
Episode 10, week 15, because we suck at this. But we've been busy.
We're busy dudes.
Yeah.
Stuff going on. Our own lives. Our own things.
Busy fucking guys.
You can't have, you gotta try to find the time to record a podcast that nobody listens to.
Yeah. Man, I got bags under my eyes, man. I'm working.
Yeah. They said something about it at your work.
Yeah.
It's cool to look tired all the time with bags under your eyes, though.
Yeah, it's very Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Is this a sock?
Yeah.
Is it working okay?
You can probably take it off.
Like, I don't know how much it was muffling it. Maybe it was muffling it too much.
Maybe. Kara put that on there, so
yeah, we'll see.
She was trying to help.
We'll try the rest of it without it and see what happens.
Yeah, you're getting good volume.
So, there's been a lot of updates in the world of retardedness since we were last here.
Yeah. Moon Knight's sick.
Moon Knight's sick.
Letterkenny's awesome.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Hey, I'm getting big into it.
I was talking more about the whole Supreme Court thing.
Oh, yeah, we can talk about that.
Said, hey, women, you better straighten up.
You better be responsible for your actions.
No more fun time, ladies. You gotta be responsible for that cluster of cells that they're gonna force you to have. Just to have... Dude, here's my theory behind the situation of why they're doing it. I think
we can all agree it's a bad thing.
Yeah, no, it's bad. I'm just...
Why the fuck does it matter what other people do in their own fucking business?
I don't give a shit. You could literally rip it out the day before and be like, whatever.
Yeah. Chill.
But, dude, here's my theory. So, like, I guess, like, the population and, like, birth rates in the United States has been, like, spiraling downward for a while. And I think maybe it's about, like...
Ooh, they're not trying to get like China?
Well, think about, like, a forced... To keep up with China, like, the forced... Like, we'll only keep with China and
pumping out babies.
And also, like, because, like, we're not at a point where robots can do everything.
True. We need a workforce.
We
need new workforce.
The true rulers are like, we need some more fucking wage slaves out on these lines. So
yeah, and having a family, having kids will force people to have to work to take care of the fucking kids.
Yeah, work 4 jobs. Support your one kid because everything's so fucking expensive.
Inflation's insane, dude.
Yeah.
We're slowly spiraling. Trans kids are shooting up schools. What is the world coming to?
Allegedly. They just want to get in on the game, dude.
Yeah.
Like fucking
equal opportunity school shooters here in America, boys.
Yeah. So a lot of these white kids in all this action.
Yeah.
Could represent the trans community.
Yeah.
And we can use guns too.
And look, it's almost Pride Month, so if anything, this is an act of pride. He was just a little premature. He was supposed to do it after school was let out, but he just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Well, it was an elementary school, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So, yeah.
Like 15 people died. This is a bad thing to joke about, but here we are.
Well, I think we're at a point in human history where dark humor is the only way we cope with horrible tragedies.
That's fair.
So...
That's fair. Like, that's why I don't want to spit any fucking crotch goblins out into the universe. It seems unfair to them. I wouldn't want to be born right now. I'd be pissed if I was born right now.
Yeah, it's a wild
I'm pissed that I was born when I was born.
Yeah. Want to kill ourselves?
That's the last episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
That's the only video podcast we do. We just sit down and we take that fucking rifle and we just shake each other's hand.
The easy way out. Take an I-75 straight to hell.
Yeah. Just blasting heavy metal music.
Yeah.
Just so our corpse can get a copyright claim because fucking people are gay.
Would be a sick move, though. End your own life. That's the ultimate display of control.
That's why I want to buy a shotgun. It's a multi-purpose weapon. It's used for breachers, home protection, and sad musicians everywhere.
Yeah. Kurt Cobain started it all.
Yeah. Well, his girlfriend killed him, but yeah.
That's what they say.
I feel like
You
she
think
did
so?
it. I feel like she did it. He was
It's
banging.
definitely plausible.
He was banging whores and doing heroin.
Yeah.
He had a lot of money. She wanted
The
it.
man was depressed. Though.
Extremely. That's why he was doing the drugs and banging the whores.
Well, yeah, because didn't he never want to? He didn't actually want to get that famous in the first place.
He never wanted to get famous.
Yeah. Which would really
He fucking
suck.
hated it.
I could imagine being famous on that level.
You kidding me?
Like
The day we kill ourselves is the day that this podcast blows up and we get on Twitter or something. That'd be, nope, that's the day.
yeah, no, I'm not trying to have those Twitter retards crying about,
If we ever got to 100 people are listening to an episode, I'd be like, all right, we need to slow down. This is kind of nuts. We might need to space out our fucking uploads.
Yeah, it's more an outlet to just vent and fucking.
Yeah, I'm trying to shoot this into the void. I'm not trying to have a fan base of motherfuckers that are just equally depressed because that'll make it worse for me.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like those people aren't out there.
Oh, of course they are.
I mean, I think literally everyone is depressed.
That light's flickering.
I know.
Don't you die on me, you bastard.
How long has that bulb been in there?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah.
I think it's a new one since we moved.
It looks like the same exact lamps that we had at Ron's. Is it?
Yeah, cheap ass Walmart lamps.
Okay.
But yeah,
They
it's not that I don't know that they exist. It's just if I really sit down and think about how many people live in the exact same mental state that we do, it's pretty fucking depressing. That sends me kind of spiraling it down, and that's why I try to just go with the flow, man.
Yeah. I think mine's been getting better, especially since we started lifting and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a huge physical exercise is amazing.
Yeah. Me and Logan have been
Hitting the fucking
hitting the
weights,
gym again,
getting fucking yoked.
and yeah, just keeping it together,
Yeah,
trying to
just
pretend
something besides working and getting fucked up,
yeah,
and then going
video
back to
games.
work. Yeah.
I was like, you know what? If you throw in just lifting into that mix alone, just exercising, you're automatically not nearly as you kind of go from piece of shit to
Functional human.
yeah. I mean, not saying that. I mean, I've always been functional.
Well, yeah, but it's sense of normalcy,
Yeah.
stable.
Yes, you're in a routine.
It's routine.
You're adding more to your routine. Because right now there was not enough to my routine.
No.
It had been like that for a long time, and I was like, man, I'm really starting to feel what's the point?
Yeah.
And then
You have too much.
That's why I was like, no.
You had too much free time with your own brain.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta do something else. I gotta hit the gym. There's one 5 minutes away. There's no excuse not to get in there.
Right,
Just
30
wait
30
around
minutes a day, which is
for
all we
30
do.
Minutes, 35, 30, 40 minutes.
I think leg day was our shortest one at exactly 30 minutes because we were fucking cooked.
Yeah, my leg is still fucked. My legs are still fucked, and that was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So we're in there today doing shoulders and chest, and I'm luckily I didn't really have to put any weight on my leg because I was going full pirate mode at work. I'm just my
peg
right leg
legging around.
was just straight the whole time. I don't think I bent the knee. I bent the knee. No,
I'll pick up some tennis balls. Those are good for rolling out muscles.
Yeah, I know. Get a glass Coke bottle too. Glass
Yeah.
Coke Cola bottle, the old ones. I knew a guy that used to roll that over his shins. That was in Muay Thai to kill all the nerve endings.
Yep.
It's fuck, dude, that's hardcore.
You ever tried doing that with just a stiff foam roller? It does the same fucking shit. It just
Really?
yeah.
Or that light is really throwing a tantrum up there. I
know.
Say.
I know.
What if there's a ghost in here or something?
Better fuck off for the podcast. Trying to
Trying
to speak to the void.
An old person that used to live here. Maybe they died.
Yeah, the landlord's mom probably
Maybe
should.
They died in this very room.
Her mail still gets sent here sometimes, so probably.
Creepy.
No, if she died anywhere, she probably would have died on the toilet.
That's a king's death.
That is. I lived in a house with a lady that died on the toilet when I was a baby.
That's awesome. That's why I want to go. On the throne.
Yeah. One last send off.
The only kingdom I'll ever preside over.
Yeah. Dropping your final mark on the world.
Yeah.
That's fitting.
Your final waste. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah, that would be sick though. That'd be kind of creepy though. Hope if it was, I hope it's like a chill one and not like a one.
Yeah. I wonder if it's just a wire.
Yeah.
It looked like it was a little loose.
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? Have you tried turning it off and on?
Yeah, we can do that. It'll get dark.
Thank you, Indian tech support. Oh, those things already came off the poster.
Costco's in here fucking around with that. So.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, so I'll put them back on.
Yeah.
I gotta clean up in here anyhow. I've just had no free time.
It's not bad.
No, my desk is kind of fucked though.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on it.
I know.
It's not dirty though. You just got a lot of stuff on it.
I know. Just a lot of knickknacks and bullshit because I was doing shit.
Yeah. You gotta make. Did you make this?
Yeah, I built this desk.
Wow, very impressive. What'd you tape over the top of it?
It's a plastic tablecloth for like birthday parties.
Okay.
I got it at Walmart, and I taped it over that to make it like a smoother surface.
Oh, because it's just the fucking wood.
Yeah, it's just plywood.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. That's a good move.
Yeah.
Smart.
I was either gonna make a desk out of it or if we had a bigger garage, I was gonna make a workbench and just make it into a workbench in the garage.
It is a tight garage.
I know.
Those shelves in there though take up a good.
I know, and
space.
they're full of paint that I have zero use for until we leave, and I have to fucking fix all the holes in the wall.
Yeah.
I've kind of fucked this room specifically with holes, just from all the tacks.
I don't know. I fucking put a whole bunch of fucking tack holes in my apartment, and they didn't care.
Fair.
Bro, I never even, met them when I left. I just, I sent them an email. I was like, hey, I'm moving out on the end of, or at this date. And they're like, all right, it's been good having you. Okay.
They didn't give a fuck, dude.
You want me to, sign anything or do, a walkthrough or...
Jason's dad used to live there.
In that apartment complex?
Yeah.
At my apartment?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Scott Daughtery.
Oh, I don't remember getting it. But sometimes we would get mail from, several people that lived there before.
Yeah, it was, before he moved over to, the Sunny Acres place, the retirement home.
So it was my exact unit.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Small world.
Yeah. It wasn't bad, but it's finally nice being back in, an actual house again.
Yeah.
Apartments are cool, but, apartments are fine, but having, an actual house...
Yeah.
And granted, I only had
full
neighbors
kitchen
on one side because the other side was the was the end of the building. And
Right.
that guy was a truck driver, so he was gone a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And even the lady before that, she was cool as fuck too. So I never really had to deal with shitty neighbors.
Yeah, and they had dealt with Ronnie before you, so.
Yeah. Yeah. And both of us at the same time for a while.
Yeah, but it never really you. It was all Ron.
Oh yeah. Well, I could get loud.
Oh yeah.
That's back when I was...
But it's not
that's back
playing
when I
the
was
drums at 3 a.m. because you're
During the
drunk.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. I couldn't believe he used to do that.
I didn't
dude.
know until I slept over one night and he
started hammering.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
he clicked on the light and freaked me out.
It's a Thursday evening, man.
Thursday morning.
Yeah, morning. It's 2 a.m. and you're fucking just pounding.
Just going to town.
He likes to fucking play music and stuff when he gets hammered.
Yeah, it's sick though.
It's cool.
I kind of respect that don't give a shit. I'm gonna do what I feel, what makes me feel good.
But also, living in an apartment, you're I kind of want to be somewhat
not an asshole
of my neighbors.
My upstairs neighbors down in Georgia, they did not give a fuck.
Super loud.
Oh, dude, they were chunky.
This the one after you had to switch. Okay.
Because I didn't have upstairs neighbors at the other place.
Didn't you say you, like, heard shit up there, though?
Yeah, some raccoons broke in.
Oh, I thought you said it was, like, ghosts up there or something.
That's why I fuck with Kara. I was like, it's probably ghosts. But, like...
Raccoons?
Yeah, it was
Popped in the
raccoons.
joint?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they left the window open, so...
They left the window open?
Yeah.
No one had been back to check?
No. They were really shitty.
So... That was probably...
That's why
that room was probably fucked.
Oh, yeah, it took them, like, 3 months to figure out that raccoons had been living in there. It was pretty funny.
How did it take them so long?
They never fucking checked... Well, how do you think my house got flooded? They never checked the buildings when there's no tenant in there.
That's ridiculous. They should.
They're supposed to check them monthly. They didn't... When I was deployed, they...
So they were actually supposed to do that, they just didn't do it?
Yeah.
So...
They were supposed to cut my grass. They didn't cut my grass a single day I lived there. I had to buy a weed whacker and cut my own yard, because, granted, my yard was tiny.
With a weed whacker?
Yeah.
You cut your entire yard with a weed whacker?
My yard was smaller than this room.
Oh, I remember. You mean the back?
Yeah, the back.
Okay, yeah. I remember
They were supposed to cut my grass, but they didn't because we had our fence gate latched, and they didn't open it.
Was it with your own lock or theirs?
It was...
Or a lock that came with the property?
It was just a chain I had that wasn't locked. I just lashed it with a chain, like wrapped it around.
Yeah.
Because we had dogs.
Okay.
And so they refused to unwrap the chain.
That's annoying.
That's the fucking army.
So were you able to, like... So since they didn't do what they were supposed to do, were you able to get anything out of that?
They refunded my insurance payout deductible.
Okay.
So I got like $700 from them.
Nice.
Because of what was damaged, which is mostly like soft shit like mattresses and a few dressers.
Yeah.
All my posters. That was pretty
sick.
sick.
All the paper shit was fucked.
Everything that wasn't like metal or solid wood was pretty fucked.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. They were able to sanitize most of my furniture though, so that was sick.
Yeah. Well, and like certain things, like the TV was cool.
Oh yeah, like electronics fine. It was fine.
That's so weird they can be cool with that much moisture in the air.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't think that would be the case.
No. They're better now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just stupid.
Well, at least they refunded shit.
Yeah, only because I was yelling at them.
Well, I mean, it's like, you didn't do your job. I mean, you could probably take somebody to court over that.
I threatened to.
Yeah. I mean, you had every right to. They didn't do, like, their literal, what they said they were going to do.
I told them I was going to take them to military court because it was on
separate?
Yeah. Because I was like, I'm overseas, so fuck you. 2, because it was on a military base. 3, because fuck you, I'm in the army.
So did they find out by just finally checking it?
Yeah.
3 months later?
It was like 4.
Yeah. God. That was probably...
And then those assholes they hired to move...
Did they call you first, or did they call Kara first?
They called me.
Oh, wow. I was surprised... Well,
and I had to fucking call Kara.
What time was it where you were when they called you?
Fucking 3 a.m. I dealt with that for a week at 3 a.m. every night at 3 a.m.
Were people at least, like, cool about it, though?
At first, yes. As I kept getting more and more pissed off throughout the process, no.
Yeah, but I mean, like, was there like an understanding that you were having to deal with this?
Oh yeah, no,
among,
there was
among your superiors.
Oh yeah, like no, they heard me.
Yeah,
they fucking heard me.
I'm sure they would have been pissed as fuck too.
Oh, I woke them up at 3 a.m. the first night.
Were you just like, what the fuck? Because one of the first things they say, like, your house flooded.
We are trying to reach Mr. Jennings, and it's like, yeah, you're speaking with me. What the fuck do you want? It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this is we're the so-and-so housing company, and we're calling to let you know that we have just discovered damage to your home. It's water damage. And I was like, okay, how long? And they were like, what? And I was like, how long has it been like that? And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, how damaged is the house? And she stopped, and she said, Mr. Jennings, it appears this happened back in March, which was 2 weeks after I left.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what fucking, it was like August or September. And I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, immediately over the phone. She was, yes, Mr. Jennings, we are very sorry to let you know that this has happened. Clearly, our people weren't doing what they were supposed to. We are starting the like, saving process of your stuff. And I fucking flew off the handle.
Yeah. Oh, I know, I'm sure. I would too.
I was like, give me your fucking boss right fucking now. Yeah. I'm going to get my boss and we're going to have a fucking chat. And my boss was a fucking first sergeant who then woke up the sergeant major who had to come sit here and deal with me. And they weren't pissy about it. Like, they were pissed to be woke up at 3 a.m., but once they figured out why I was fucking fuming and raising hell on the phone with some fucking poor lady,
yeah,
who then had to hand me to some other poor fucking lady, they were fucking livid. Because one of them lived on post.
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, I hope they're fucking check. I'd be calling that. I'd be like, while I'm there, I would be like, hey, why don't you go check on, when's the last time you checked on my house?
Right.
Go over there, like over the speakerphone. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I remember when we went down there and I saw it, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking
What
brutal.
Exactly caused it?
The AC compressor in my unit. Like a hose busted or something because it hadn't been inspected.
Isn't that outside though?
No, there's the inside unit.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't fucking supposed. It hadn't been inspected yet that year. It was supposed to have been. So the hose fucking blew. So that's twice they didn't do their fucking job.
So there's water in the air conditioner?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just like moisture, but like if it's just going, it's just fucking spraying.
At like what? Like, how much PSI are we talking about? Like, how hard?
It's like it'd be like a mist with, like, occasional, like, droplets.
Okay.
It's like if you poked a hole in a water hose.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, that was wild. It stank so bad in there, dude.
Yeah, fucking tell me about it. I had to go back in there afterward and get all the stuff that they tried to steal from me.
You went back into the house? When did you go in there?
After I got off deployment and I got sent home for 2 weeks for quarantine, I only moved 2 streets over, so I took my fucking happy ass to that house because I still had a key.
Yeah.
Because I took one with me on deployment. And I fucking opened the doors and they left fucking shit in the garage, like my tools, like I have
car tools and stuff.
Yeah, I have like $10,000 worth of tools.
Oh shit.
And they had it bagged up like trash. So the company that moved all my furniture into our new apartment down there was trying to steal my fucking tools.
Wow.
And that just sent me off another fucking
Did you get them on the horn too?
Oh, dude, yes. I made them come to my new house. And after I moved all my tools and shit back into it, and I was like, you see all this fucking shit? Is this fucking trash to you? And they rolled up deep like they were gonna fucking fight me.
What the fuck?
They were like a bunch of like late 20s, early 30 like alcoholics.
Nice.
That just had a moving company.
Yeah. They were just stealing your shit. I thought it would be something that would be affiliated with the base.
No, they hire third-party stuff.
Oh, weird. Well, because I figured, the base has its own housing thing, so I figured it'd be all part of that.
No, the housing company that's on base is not regulated by the Army at all, except for the rules they have to follow.
Yeah.
Which are just basic federal regulations. They just make sure they follow them.
Well, clearly they don't follow them that closely because they didn't fucking check on your house.
Oh, it started a whole thing.
Yeah.
A whole fucking investigation. They had to demolish an entire section of housing.
Oh, shit.
Because they were in such bad repair. And then they had to rebuild them.
Damn.
And the third-party company had to pay for all of it.
The military didn't pay for it?
Fuck no. They made them pay for it. They made them rebuild it.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, that's wild. I could imagine that. I would be...
Fort Stewart's garbage, that's why.
I would be... Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's dog shit. But most military bases are, because they just... As much funding as the military gets.
Is that like one of the lower ranked ones on the tier list of...
most.
It's not an S-ranked military base?
No, not at all.
So what are we looking at?
Like an E.
What's like? Is there any S rank military bases?
Not in the Army. They'd all be Air Force bases.
Oh yeah. That's a good. I'm surprised you didn't jump in the AF, dude. That's what I would have done.
I wanted a combat job. I wanted it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because you get the same benefits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just get paid more.
In the Air Force?
Oh yeah.
So it's easier probably, and you get paid more.
They're a little gayer about like medical stuff.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, and they're really gay about like anxiety. I had a buddy who got kicked out of the Air Force because he had an anxiety attack because he was like, he wasn't even like a combat dude. He was an HVAC dude. But he had an anxiety attack because he was like crawling around some ductwork and it started to collapse.
He just got claustrophobic.
Yeah. And then they were like, nope.
That's totally understandable, though. Plus, it's not like he's trying to fly a plane. Where, like, you maybe not want to get claustrophobic in the cockpit or whatever.
There might have been more to it than that. That's just what he told me specifically.
Yeah. What's the second highest paid?
Probably be the Navy or the fucking Marines. Pretty sure the Army gets paid the lowest. They're Air Force dudes that...
Aren't the Marines kind of part of the Navy in a way?
It's a department of the Navy.
Okay.
But it's its own branch of the military.
Yeah. If I was to ever had joined, I would have definitely joined the Navy.
Like Papal?
Yeah. Just sailing with the boys.
The dudes.
That's guys' time all the time.
Yes.
You're on an aircraft carrier with nothing but your boys.
A few of them have a picture of their sweetie that everyone cranks off to, which is a real thing that happens.
Yeah. Passing her around. Passing around the fucking Samsung S22.
That happened in World War II as well. You'd get letters from your sweetie or whatever, and one of your boys would snatch it from you, and then he'd pass around the picture of the girl.
Just sending some nudes over.
Yeah. Well, not nudes, but like just pictures.
Some
and
like 1940s nudes. I bet it happened.
I'm sure it
No,
happened.
wait, maybe not, because it wasn't like, didn't they expect everybody's mail?
Yeah.
So, and I think pornography was contraband.
It was.
Why?
It's distracting.
Oh, really? Is it, so it's still probably contraband then, is it?
They have porno mags in the field.
Yeah. I mean, everybody has a phone, though, so I mean, that's like impossible.
They take your phone.
They do?
If you go into a combat situation.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
But,
they
like,
took my phone for 2 weeks.
But at the barracks, like...
No, they took, in total, throughout my military career, they took my phone for a month and a half.
Yeah.
Because there was a long operation I was doing in Europe where that we had to take our phones. We had to give our phones up. Like, you were fucked if you were caught with a phone.
Yeah.
And then there's always, like, 3 or 4 dumbasses that still bring their fucking phones.
Really?
Yes.
So what happens to him?
Yeah, one got caught. He caught Artie
You know what?
in Article 15.
They just kick you out?
You get enough of them, yeah.
Oh, that's the thing you told me about with the whole pay and everything?
Yeah.
Why would you even risk that? That's so not worth it.
They can also strip you of your rank.
Yeah.
If you're a sergeant, you just get knocked down to a specialist, though. And if you're a staff sergeant, you just get knocked down to sergeant. But if you're a specialist, you can get knocked all the way down to a 0.
Oh, yeah, I think you told me that.
It's pretty
Is there
wild.
any point where, like, you can't get Article... Like, what rank can you not get Article 15 down?
Everyone can get... I mean...
It probably never happens, though, past a certain point.
Probably be, like... The president couldn't get an Article 15 because he is the chain of command. He would get slapped with something else.
So,
but
like, if a commander was to get, like, an Article 15,
I'd shit my pants.
what would happen to him? I feel like it'd have to be really bad.
Oh, yeah. He'd...
Like,
well,
kick out.
not even that bad, because they are supposed to. It really depends on how much of a hard ass your lieutenant colonel is, because if
That's above the commander?
the captain, yeah,
The captain or the lieutenant colonel?
the lieutenant colonel is like in charge of a battalion.
And what's a captain?
The captain is in charge of a company.
How many companies are in a battalion?
Mine had 4, 5.
Damn.
But if your lieutenant colonel is a real hard ass about what an officer should be and how they should act, then he's going to bring the fucking hammer down. And he'll demote that captain as much as he can.
Yeah.
Within the constraints of, like, the law, obviously.
Yeah.
Because there is laws protecting certain ranks from going down a certain number of ranks. Because at that point, you've done some shit. You know some things. You've been in the military for a while.
Yeah. What's the average age for a captain then?
25.
Really?
Is pretty. 25 would be really young for a captain. So I'd say probably like 28.
Okay. Huh. I always thought they would be older. That seems like such a high rank. Because you're going through...
Any kid fresh out of college is automatically an officer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It goes
So, like,
second lieutenant, captain.
Sergeants are... I thought sergeants are officers.
That's separate. There's the commissioned officers, which means they're commissioned, which is like a whole separate process. And then there's non-commissioned officers.
NCO, okay.
Yeah. So that's...
when you think of Band of Brothers.
That's
a good
corporal.
series.
It is. Corporal, sergeant, staff sergeant first class, master sergeant, and or...
That.
Yeah, we should. I'm down.
It's on HBO Max. So is the Pacific.
Ooh, the Pacific's good.
Yeah, I know. We should start watching Brother. We should watch some after this.
I don't know if Carol will be down with that.
Yeah, because we can use the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to go on a whole tangent.
No, it's interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's super interesting. I find it very fascinating. I'm sure a lot of people will, too.
Yeah, people don't know a lot about basic military structure.
No, like, you just hear the names, from movies and
like
TV
a book or something.
Books, but, like, hearing the actual breakdown of how everything, how the actual hierarchy works is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I don't know everything. I was only in the military for 4 years.
Is there any other rank other than sergeant that's an NCO?
Yeah.
Like what?
So corporal is the lowest NCO rank.
Yeah.
And then it's sergeant, and then there's a staff sergeant, a sergeant first class, and then it's like, I'm gonna get fucking railed for this, but it's like master sergeant, first sergeant are kind of the same rank.
Okay.
And then it's sergeant major, and then like 2 other kinds of sergeant major.
Okay. But they're above the other sergeant major?
Yes.
So
there's like a command sergeant major.
So what is the rank equivalent of a commissioned officer of a command sergeant major? Is there one, or do they just do completely?
That's a lieutenant colonel.
Okay, so that's pretty high up there.
That's pretty fucking important. That's like talking to colonels and generals and shit.
So, okay. And what kind of stuff would they be responsible for? Like the command sergeant?
So there's a lot of them because there's varying positions of that rank itself.
Okay.
Just because, probably because that after command sergeant major, there's not really much else.
Yeah.
NCO-wise, so that you just get higher positions at that point.
Okay.
Up to sergeant major of the Army, which is the highest military rank in the Army.
Okay. It's crazy that
there's only one of him.
What is that called?
The sergeant major of the Army. There's only one.
Oh, shit. Sergeant major of the Army.
That's his full title.
That's wild.
Yeah, I think he was in Fort Stewart last year?
Is he an old guy?
No, not really. They're like 40s, 50s, usually. Daly was pretty young, I think. He was the one before the current one.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. Probably some guy in his 40s or 50s.
Yeah, I didn't study my fucking, super high up chain of command at all. I knew what was on my base.
Yeah.
And that switched around, so I don't know shit. I don't know shit about my current National Guard rank either. But
who was top person at your base?
Top person?
Like the number one.
That was General Agudo.
So it was a general.
Yes.
Okay.
And he...
Is there a general presiding over every base?
Yes.
Okay.
A 2-star, typically.
Did you ever meet him?
I have been within 50 meters of him, which is the closest I would probably ever get to meeting him, unless he, for whatever reason, decided to choose me out of whichever people he was going to choose a crowd from.
He was going to walk up to you.
Yeah. I can't just walk up to him. I mean, I could. He would accept it, and he would be respectful, and I would be respectful. And then as soon as both of us parted ways, he would say, who the fuck was that? Find out who that is and who the fuck he thinks he is.
Yeah. Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, General Agudo was nice. He caused a stampede, and it was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I saw...
How old was he?
Motherfucker had touch of gray. Like, it looked like he used the touch of gray comb on his sideburns to put gray streaks
like
in his
50s?
hair. Yeah.
Okay.
He was approaching.
Was he Mexican or something? It sounds.
Yeah.
Agudo or Japanese.
Agudo.
Agudo.
He was. I'm 90% sure he was Latino.
Yeah. That's sick, dude.
Yeah. We all had to meet for our yearly base run, where all the soldiers fucking run
on the entire base.
Yep.
How many is there?
I want to say it's 3,000 personnel, but I think it's like 2,100 soldiers.
Damn.
And not everyone can make it, obviously.
That's a lot of fucking.
We get a lot of people because there are some details that like can't be missed and whatnot.
Yeah.
And there are people who are soldiers that like have jobs that they have to do.
Like
so
if you're on like a
we were probably
like guard duty or something.
Well, that and like people that work at the hospital and the people that do like army maintenance and military police and shit like that.
Yeah.
So we were probably looking at 1,500 people in the main garden in front of the main building, right in front of the main gate. This big ass fucking block of people, all dressed in PT gear, ready to fucking go. And there's.
So give me the short shorts.
I was wearing pants.
Oh.
I was wearing the pants. It was cold that day. It was really fucking cold. And we had all been there since like 4:30 in the morning just to get fucking organized. And it's 6:30. The sun's starting to come up. And we sing our little fucking song that we sing every morning. It's like the Army's version of the Pledge of Allegiance, like real shit.
Okay.
It's a song. It's the Dog-Faced Soldier song. That's what Third ID sings. He fucking... After we finished that, he saluted everybody. He said, good morning. We all said, good morning, sir, loud as fuck. He's like, we'd like to thank you all for... He gave a little speech, and he's like, oh, by the way, zonk, which means PT's canceled. It's like just a slang term for PT's canceled. And all 1,500 of these motherfuckers, myself included, I was damn near dead center. We're like, fuck. Because no, he didn't say zonk. He said, you have 2 minutes to get the fuck off my field. Zonk. And then we all were like, fuck. And just dipped hard as shit. Like, I watched people get trampled.
Nice.
My buddy Freyu, who was a little tiny half Mexican, half Japanese boy, he's small. He got left behind. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He balled up when I tried to help him get up. He was like, no. He curled up in the fetal position. He was just getting kicked as people just stepped over him. Like people were stepping on his feet and his toes. I was like, oof, I'm sorry, bud. And I ran to the car.
Yeah.
He got Lion Kinged.
Yeah. You really got antelopes or whatever the fuck they were.
There are videos of that somewhere on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's crazy. So that means everybody so you just go, so you don't have to do the morning routines and everything?
Yeah, we just went home, chilled out for an hour, went to work.
Nice.
It was pretty sick. Those are good days.
Yeah. Go home, get like extra little bit of sleep in.
I usually took that time to like cook breakfast, like actually cook food.
Yeah.
It was very relaxing to eat a homemade meal and then go to work and get my shit pushed in for 8 hours.
Yeah. How often did that, like that, not having PT happen? Probably not very much.
As I went up higher up in rank, it happened more and more.
Really?
Yes, because I got smarter. I learned when to schedule appointments for stuff that had to get done, like my yearly checkups.
Yeah.
I got smart. And when we weren't allowed to do appointments for, during PT hours, because, like, we were ordered not to, I was like, all right, cool, physical therapy. Gotta be there at fucking 8.
Yeah.
Which means I didn't have to show up for PT that day.
Yeah, because doctor's appointments, they have to.
Yep.
They probably have to honor that.
Yep, and since it was like an actual physical therapy session, they couldn't tell me to pick another time because it was only at that time.
Yeah.
And I have to do my physical therapy.
Uh-huh. There's probably more people didn't try to do that.
You have to get fucking hurt.
Oh.
You have to get hurt pretty fucking bad for them to send you to physical therapy.
Yeah.
It was not fun.
Yeah.
I had to walk with a rubber band around my ankles for fucking 3 months. It's not fun. Like a big
walking
one.
Down the streets wearing those things like around above their knees. Those like workout bands.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Because I was rebuilding lost muscle in a fucking bum ass knee. So I did that for an hour and a half a day, 3 times a week.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it was either that or run fucking a shitload carrying weight, which would have just hurt my knee even more.
Yeah. So it was for your knee?
Oh, yeah. My back physical therapy was different. That was chill.
That's what I thought it would probably be for, was the back stuff.
That was all just stretching. Like, my knee was, like, actually fucked up.
Yeah.
My back is just... It's a result of my knee injury. It's like a mild muscle issue.
Yeah. Bro, not to be off topic, but the fucking cotton trees are fucking with my sinuses so bad.
Oh, dude, yeah. We can switch topics. I'm fine with that. Because they fuck me up at work.
Yeah.
In the shop,
They're blowing, dude. It was like snowing today when I was like over outside by the hospital.
Dude, at fucking work, so like we're getting bombarded by like the pollen, right?
Yeah.
But somebody dumped like a bunch of dairy products in the dumpster.
Oh.
The cardboard dumpster. So like that started leaking behind our shop.
Stinking really bad.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
The wind will catch it every now and then and just fill the shop with that fucking smell. I want to die.
Oh, they can get somebody back there with a hose?
No.
Come on, Walmart. Get it together.
Yeah.
They could send somebody back there.
Dude, the concrete back there is super broken up. Like a
Get
customer.
Power washer crew back there or something.
Yeah, a customer fucking flipped a piece of concrete that was just loose in that back parking lot with his truck by accident, and it fucking banged up his truck. Because he was back there trying to turn around, and he just hit this patch of concrete weird.
Yeah.
It flipped up and just like bonk.
Dude, speaking of flipping cars, I still cannot believe that picture my buddy sent me.
Oh, that flipped
that
car.
car flipped over in the neighborhood.
Yep.
How fast are you going through a neighborhood to do that?
I think you only need to be going like 40 to flip if it's an unbalanced car.
That's flying through a neighborhood, though.
I mean, our neighborhood's 30.
Yeah, but I feel like that guy was definitely going faster.
Probably like 50. Just zooming. There were a lot of cars on that street, too.
Because it was an older car, too, so it's a little bit, heavier. So it would take more to roll it.
True.
So
unless he like blew out his suspension while flying, because those cars had an air suspension typically.
Yeah.
If it was like a Buick, it looked like a Buick.
Yeah. I can't believe that scrape I did pull into the gas station today.
Dude, that is a rough bump.
I should have went up at an angle. I didn't realize how steep it was.
Yeah, I didn't notice either until like right before you hit it, and I was like, ooh, maybe he'll get lucky. You didn't.
I think it hit the bottom thing though.
It did. It didn't break anything. I looked.
No.
I glanced at
It hit
it.
that little pad thing under the bottom. But,
Yeah, that's what you got to watch out for if we lower your car.
Yeah. No, I want to do it. I want to lower it, and I want to put like a small red stripe down like where the
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The like adhesive lips.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we can totally do
goes,
that.
It goes down the headlight.
Yeah.
Corner. Yeah, that'd be cool.
We can totally do that. That's super easy.
I figured I have to go somewhere to get like detailed to do it.
Now the lip, maybe if you want it to look like really good, but typically you just follow the instructions on it.
Yeah. That would be sick, I think. And then brake paint like the brake cover things red.
Yeah, I can do that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, your calipers.
rims
I have
look
everything
really-
to clean your calipers before I do it too, so it won't flake off.
Yeah, those rims are really good. That we were looking at the other day.
Yeah.
Those were sick.
Those red and black ones.
Yeah.
They're fucking gnarly.
Yeah, but first things first, I just want to lower it a bit.
Yeah.
The TC would look way better. I mean, it looks because I like the body style a lot, but it would just really pop if it was just dropped a bit.
Just a tad.
Like the angle, because I love the angles and the shape of it.
Yeah, it's a sharp looking car, especially when it's dropped.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool if we could put a wide body kit on it, but it's already pretty wide.
It's pretty wide. I've seen one though that is my color gray that is sometimes around by the hospital. I've seen that that has one on it, and it looks pretty fucking sick.
Just some little fender flares, like an inch or two.
Yeah. It's just funny, but
Just stance your tires like a fucking
I'm
chotch.
not gonna do that. That shit's so gay.
It fucks your
Yeah, you wanna
tires so
ruin your
bad.
Tires. You have to replace your tires every 3 months. No thanks.
6 months if you take them to a shop and have them flip the tire around.
Yeah, still.
It'd have to be a ghetto shop or a tuner shop.
Yeah. It looks so bad. I won't get it.
I can appreciate like 10%. Like
Yeah.
just this, like where you have to really think if it's slanted.
Yeah.
Because that's a performance thing. That's better for hitting corners.
Yeah.
Like that's a proven fact.
Yeah. When it's like...
Oh, and if
when
it's like
bent out like a fat person sitting in a...
it's like a
wooden
45
stool.
degree angle.
Yeah.
You can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I've seen some of them that are like fucking this.
Oh, yeah.
It's
they're
insane.
laid out. They're basically like... I mean, they're on the... They're like, how are you not touching rim?
Some of them do. They just don't care.
Yeah.
They're for the gram.
But, no, it's just like, I don't know, putting body mods and stuff, like, other than just lowering it and adding a little paint on it, like, because it's not like it's a fast car,
Right.
so I don't look like some kind of fucking gay-ass poser driving down the street. It looks cool, but, like, it doesn't need it.
There's no need to get fucking insane with it.
But, I mean, the body looks great. I have no problem
yeah.
with it. So, it's just how much that little stance...
Anything that...
Not a stance, but a drop could have.
Any major, like, body modifications to that car would just be at that point, like, what dumb shit can I do?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of those, like, taggy metal things along the inner thing, too. I think the guy that had it before me put them in there.
Really?
I think so, because they don't match anything else on the car.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'll show you next time we get in it, but, like, right when you open the door, there's, like, a steel thing.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the font doesn't match anything on the car. Like, it looks like they're aftermarket.
They might be. They might have been carbon fiber and he didn't like it.
Maybe, yeah. He didn't have it for very long, though. Like I said, I bought it. It only had 11,000 miles on it. So,
Church car.
yeah. Or he just couldn't pay for it.
Fair. Very fucking true.
Yeah.
My buddy Jones had his car repoed while we were living in Georgia because he didn't pay for it at all while we were deployed.
What an idiot.
He, like, had set up automatic payments for it, I guess, but, like, never verified whatever he had to verify, so they never went through.
So, did he get it back when he got back?
Fuck no. He had to sell it back because his late payments exceeded his loan.
Oh, my God. What an idiot.
Yeah, dude, it was nuts because, like, we thought somebody stole his car.
He didn't know till he got back?
He didn't know until like a month after we got back, and his wife had taken his car to work, and then she came out after work, and the car was fucking gone.
Oh, they came and got it from her job?
Yeah,
Because I didn't know where she worked.
Well, no, a cop saw it and just ran the plate, and it tagged up as an overdue car, like a car that's like in the repo list. So
Yeah.
the cop phoned it in.
Damn.
And they fucking towed the car away.
That's crazy. Yeah, but, I mean, it's his fault.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I was like, giving him shit for it. I was like, you didn't notice the extra fucking $200 in your paycheck every week? He's like, I just thought it was because I was getting married. I was like, no.
Oh my god. They pay more if you're married?
Yeah.
How much more?
So my rent was taken out automatically. My rent was $1,350, and I was pulling $1,200 a paycheck.
Okay.
So about $1,400 extra.
Damn, that's a lot.
To get hitched.
That's why you could have your own house though too, right?
Yeah, but I chose to live on base because I didn't want to have to take care of or deal with a fucking landlord.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's where you were allowed to like not live in the dorm.
Oh yeah, that's why I didn't live in the barracks. I lived in the barracks before Kara moved down there.
Yeah.
That was really gay.
How long were you in there?
Like 2-3 months.
That's not bad.
That was also when I got sent to California though. So I spent a month in California.
Where at?
The Mojave.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
So
I was patrolling the Mojave. Makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Facts. It was oddly peaceful.
And
fuck, what was I going on about? About how we should fucking end it. Call it. Yeah, it's a good one.
It was a good one.
Like us on Spotify. We don't do this professionally. If you listen to this and you're sad we don't upload every week like we're fucking supposed to.
Yeah.
Who said we were supposed to? We're busy guys.
Yeah, we're getting big.
Getting fucking huge. Well, on the last episode where we fucking kill ourselves and we do the video, we're gonna be yoked.
Yeah. Biggest, most jacked suicide video ever.
This is kind of like, we didn't talk about anything important, and I'm kind of happy for that. It was relaxing.
Yeah, no, it was super intriguing too. It was. I think if anyone does listen to it, it's interesting stuff. It's a deep insight to the military life.
Not super deep. I did experience a lot of dumb shit, but I can go more into that later.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of stories for the future.
Fucking like us on Spotify, rate 5 stars. Give your fucking balls a tug.